no one to pursue, because in the qualifying they just go around and get the time to get through. So 3 in pursuit today, although they've got no one to pursue, because in the qualifying they just go around and get the time to get through to the next stage. The third man's time counts out of 4. Hugh Porter reporting.
So after less than 24 hours, Chris Boardman, Britain's cycling hero, gained gold in the individual pursuit to end a 72-year drought. Now bids for another medal in the 4-man 4,000-metre team pursuit, another one of his favourite races. Lining up with him is Paul Jennings, Brian Steele and Glen Sword. There are 20 squads entered and we're looking for the fastest 8 teams. They go forward to the quarter-finals. The fastest time we've had so far of the teams that have gone is that of Cuba, with a time of 4 minutes 27.060, and Great Britain certainly have the ability to beat that time. Working well, they've trained hard for this, and I know that the manager Doug Daly has high hopes of this squad going a long way in the competition. Fastest opening kilometre we've had so far is 1:08.856 by Cuba, and the time is taken on the third man to cross the line at the end of the distance. So each squad can lose a rider along the way. 1:08.545 for the first kilometre, and that is quicker than Cuba, so Great Britain at the moment are the fastest. They'll have rather a nervous wait after their time trial run is completed, for a lot of the big fancied seeded squads are coming later. Germany in particular, the world champions, go last of the 20 teams. Australia are also in the end of the draw. Denmark. But Great Britain rode magnificently here in the pre-Olympics to record 4:19.16, the fastest ever by a British quartet. And there's just one change from that 4 in this qualifying round. Simon Lilliston is resting for tomorrow's points final, and replacing Lilliston is 19-year-old Paul Jennings from Preston. But it's Chris Boardman that's on the front at the moment, the Boiler House, the man that won that gold so magnificently when he destroyed the world champion Jens Lehmann. And Boardman is using his strength to good effect here, and it may be that extra strength and speed that could lift the team to a very quick ride. They're certainly moving. 2:11.903 at the halfway point, and that is easily the fastest, some 3 seconds quicker than Cuba. The world record alone stands to the Soviet Union, who clocked 4:16.1 in Seoul in the qualifying round in the Olympics 4 years ago. It's quite blustery here tonight, so it's doubtful whether that record will fall, but some of the times that we've seen so far are quite amazing. Still all together, working well, taking their turns evenly. Well-drilled team pursuit squad. Always swing high in the banking. There we go. It's good technique. They use the height of the track and then they drop back, but that is bad because the man that came down just missed the wheel at the back, but he's done his job, you see, because providing you stay together for 3Ks, then quite often they let one of the riders drop away in the closing stages and the remainder carry on to complete the ride. So 3 men left now in this Great Britain squad in the time trial round, and the man that dropped out is Glen Sword, the national kilometre champion, and I think it was possibly because of his change. He dropped down, but he missed the wheel at the back, and he struggled, and so it left 3 men to complete the final kilometre. Coming up now then to complete the distance, they hit the line with a time of 4 minutes 19.126, and that is quicker than the time they set in the pre-Olympics here last September, so that's the fastest time ever by a British quartet. Fastest so far at the qualifiers. Now they're going to have to wait to see whether that is good enough to see them through to the last 8.
And we're still not sure if they have, but we'll keep you posted on that. Now, live swimming. Let's go back